Somebody shout power. My name is John Stella and I'm so happy. I'm so glad you came across this particular video today. And if you know me very well, I do teach people about manifestation, how to bring out whatever has been your heart desire into your objective world. Because can I tell you something? Your objective world is the last part of creation. So that is why I teach people how to cheaply, easily manifest their greatest heart desires. On this particular teaching today, we're going to be talking about feeling and feeling, knowing that feeling is the new secret. Most poor people don't know about this. It is the top elite of our world today that controls 90% of the world riches that knows about this. And you also can be one of them. You can join our top elites by maintaining the same mindset that they have that keeps them to remain at the top. So right now, knowing this one particular secret, it's not going to be long. Knowing this one particular secret, which I've already written down, feeling is the new secret. Now, let me tell you something. Things, it runs in a cycle. You're experiencing the things you're experiencing which you don't like in your third dimensional world or in your objective world, simply because there is a way you are running it. You are running it and you are expecting that things will going to change. But, ignorance can keep you where you don't want to be. This is it. You must assume your wish already fulfilled for you to see it come into the objective world. You must see yourself already in possession of your heart desire for you to see it coming into your subjective world or your third dimensional world. That is it. And how does this happen? Take, for example, this is you. This is your mind, which is your conscious mind. But this other side is your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is like the wife, while your conscious mind is like the husband. So we want to call it marriage. Whatsoever the man deposits in the wife in terms of his sperm, that is what the wife will incubate in her womb and later bring it to the outside world as a baby. Now, these are antennas. These are the pathway which the mind receives things through smell, through touch, through the eyes. These are all the external factors that helps the mind to receive things. So right now, these are the antennas. There are so many suggestions that comes from the outside world. There are so many suggestions that comes from the outside world. For example, you'll be sitting, maybe you're watching television and you're reading the news or the newspaper. In the newspaper, you read where they said a bomb blasted in UK, 17 died. That's an outside suggestion. Or maybe you're watching the screen and you saw a bomb through a launched missile in Syria. You see negative things. We call them negative suggestions. Or you can be listening to this kind of postcards just as you're sitting down watching me right now with your phone or your tablet or whatsoever. You're watching me right now. This is also a suggestion, but my own part is called the positive suggestion. So when all these suggestions, they come in through whatsoever medium, through the ear, they come in through what you hear, whatsoever, and they come in as a suggestion into your conscious mind. Your conscious mind takes it and takes it seriously. But this is not where the miracle happens. Now, at this point, your subconscious mind has the power to choose. Your conscious mind has the power to choose. So, which is your conscious mind can decide to either throw all this away and say, no, I would not accept them. Or your conscious mind can take them in and enjoy it and now pass it on to this, your subconscious mind. This is where the working miracle happens. At the subconscious level, this is where the working miracle happens. This arrow you see me put like this is called feelings. See, every outside suggestion that comes into you that you like and that you want to see happen in your real world, you must incubate it in your subconscious mind by passing it from your mind into your subconscious mind through feelings. And anything that comes into your mind, because your subconscious mind doesn't know doesn't know words or affirmation. Your subconscious mind only knows repetition and feelings. So what you constantly bombard into your subconscious mind through feelings, through repetition, is what your subconscious mind will bring to your outside world as a result. Your poverty did not start one day. Your poverty did not, it's not that you became poor suddenly. No. Your poverty has been long been trained in your subconscious mind. You have passed it on. Those times when you were very young, you experienced poverty, lack, and scarcity. So you ruminated it in your mind and you passed it down through feelings. So whenever you sat down, you were thinking, you were always revolving your mindset around the feelings of poverty. Something always told you that you will never be wealthy. You have these winchy feelings in you that always makes you to be afraid, knowing that tomorrow will never be better. When you stay long in those feelings, you translate it into your subconscious mind, because a thought can just be a thought, because as you're standing, thinking, talking, thousands of thoughts are really going through your mind. But the one you really decide to stay on a particular moment in your life, hold on to that particular thought for quite a long time, attach it to strong emotional feelings. These are the thoughts that translate and changes and enters into your subconscious mind. Now, let me tell you the events that changed your life. The events that changed your life are those events that came with pain or that came with heightened joy. Because pain comes with a strong feeling. Joy comes with a strong feeling. This pain comes with a strong feeling. Also, joy comes with a strong feeling. Anger comes with a strong feeling. You know those, see, let me tell you the day your life changes. Your life will change the day you put in a strong anger. Become strongly angry with whatever that have been happening in your life. For example, you are a man who have a family, and maybe out of the fact that you didn't have the money to pay your child hospital bill, your child died. That pain, that serious pain changed you. It is that serious pain that changed something in your life. It is that serious pain that you went through that made you to say enough is enough. For example, you were cheated or you were jilted by a girl or a boy. That pain you went through, you told yourself, never again will I go through this kind of pain. It is that pain that translated into feelings. That pain translated into feelings and you put it into your subconscious mind. Now you can put it in the negative way or you can put it in the positive way. In the negative way, when you went through those situations, it entered through as a feelings into your subconscious mind. You now labeled it and said, my life will never change. You now labeled it and said, this is how life is. You now labeled it and said, life will continually be worse. That's on the negative side. Since you labeled it negatively, your subconscious mind will bring a negative result. But if you had wanted to make things change in your life, you wouldn't have labeled it negatively. Whatsoever you went through, you would have labeled it positively. You would have used positive anger to say, never again. I will do whatsoever it takes to make sure my life becomes great. Thereby making your subconscious mind to start looking for things that will definitely tend to make your life become better. So, your subconscious mind understands the words of feelings. You must assume your wish already fulfilled for you to see it come to pass. If you don't become one with your goal, if you keep seeing it as a separate entity, you will never achieve it. If you see your goal as something that is separate from you or something that is in a far distance, you will never get it. But if you see it as one, embody it. Because the Bible says the kingdom of God is within you. Whatsoever you are seeking for is within you. It's not far away from you. If you keep on seeing the kingdom of God as something that is farther away from you, you will not attain it. But if you see the kingdom of God as something that is within you, you will now walk well with it because you will now be walking on the same vibrational frequency of the kingdom of God. It's as simple as that. To get what you desire, to get to your outward goal in your objective world, you must become one with your goal. Abraham staggered not at unbelief, but he kept on believing in God and he kept on giving God the praise. He was promised that he was going to be the father of all nations, even when he had no child. If it was in the natural circumstances, he would have said, I don't have a child, so how will I now become the father of all nations? He would have been entertaining the thought of, I will never become the father of any nation. And can I tell you something? If Abraham in the Bible dwelt upon the fact that he was never going to be the father of nations, if he remained on that particular thought, he would have been running on a vibrational frequency of lack. And that vibrational frequency would have repelled the promises of God over his life. But instead, he kept on believing God. And to show you that he believed in God, the fruit was he kept on giving God the praise. Keep giving God the praise. Even in your ugly situation, keep giving God the praise. Keep running on that vibrational frequency of gratitude. Because gratitude tends to make you walk on a particular vibrational frequency that elevates your mindset, that makes you feel abundant, that makes you achieve whatever you want, and makes you to become one with your goal. So feeling is the real secret. Feeling is the medium of communication from the conscious mind to the subconscious mind. It is feelings that communicate from the conscious mind to the subconscious. Your subconscious mind doesn't know what is real or imaginary. Through feelings, you can incubate whatsoever you want to see happen in your objective world. Sooner than later, if you keep on persisting on that particular thought, you will find out that you will bring it to your objective world. You will become that which you constantly put in your mind. It's as simple as that. But it only happens with feelings. It only happens through feelings. You must feel your way into wealth. You don't just walk your way into wealth, you feel your way into wealth. If you don't have the feeling of a wealthy man, no matter how you walk in your objective world, you will remain a poor person, because for you to become wealthy, you need to become a wealthy man in your mindset, first and foremost. And becoming a wealthy man in your mindset means that you must constantly entertain thoughts and feelings of a wealthy man. A wealthy man will always think in wealthy form, and a wealthy man always have the feelings of wealth, while a poor man always remain in the constant feeling of lack, scarcity, depression, sorrow, and suppression. Your feelings must precede your actions. Your feelings must precede your actions. If you have a negative feelings, you will discover that the actions you take in life will be resistant step. You will discover that the actions you take in life will be negative step. What makes you think a person will kill another person? Why? Because this person had already imbibed that killing mindset. That killing mindset translated into the killing feelings. That killing feelings translated into the killing action. Nothing just happens. Nothing just happens. Everything that happens started with your feeling, because the day you feel bad, you discover that your days will just be going so slow. You will not really be feeling good. You will be moving sluggishly. You will not have the interest, because your feeling is feeling of bad feelings. And when you are running on the feelings of bad feelings, you are running on the low vibrational frequency. And the low vibrational frequency will always give you that which is attached to the lower vibrational frequency. Whereas if you run on the vibrational frequency of gratitude, feeling of gratefulness, feeling of oneness with your goal, you discover that you feel energized to go towards that which is your heart desire. These are small gimmicks. You don't pursue wealth, you don't run towards it. You're running towards it. If you're running towards it with a poverty mindset, all you do, you will still fall back to your old ways. So you must keep on. You don't just entertain feelings of wealth. You make the feelings of wealth your predominant thought. You make it your habitual role. That is the only way that will help you, inspire you, keep you, or help you maintain positive actions. And it will, when you maintain good feelings, you will discover that you start seeing the good things others don't see. If you maintain bad feelings, you start seeing negative things. It seems like the world is just negative. And that's how life will keep perpetuating things that will just break you down. It's a choice. It's a choice. You have to choose what you want. The Bible said, I've kept before you death and life. He, God, said, choose life. I've given you this thought today. I would advise you to choose, entertain feelings that will put you in the positive mood. Any feeling that will put you in the negative mood or in the negative side of life, repel them. Because when you entertain a particular feeling, you give room to entertain more feelings that look like that feeling that you have already entertained, because like attracts life. Feeling is a new secret. The elites know this. The top men in the world know this. They must constantly put themselves in the vibrational frequency that makes them feel good. That's why they love taking themselves out, going to exotic environment, doing things that will just elevate their mood. A wealthy man would not like you to do anything that would make his ego to go down or get bruised. No, you must protect yourself from external suggestions or influences that will definitely make you feel bad. When you run on the bad feelings or bad vibrational frequency, you are only entertaining things that run on that vibrational wrong. When you entertain good feelings, you will be in the mood of gratitude, being grateful. You will only see positive things happening in your life. I hope this particular teaching today is going to help you, change you, remove you from where you are into the next place that you want to be. What you want right now